Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Hukamnama Sahib today is on Ang 823 of Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji by Guru Arjan Dev Ji in Bilaaval Rag. Satnam Vaheguru Ji. Bilaaval Mahalla Panjava. ऐसे काहे भूल परे, करह करावह मुकर पावह, पेखत सुनत सदा संग हरे। ऐसे काहे भूल परे, करह करावह मुकर पावह, पेखत सुनत सदा संग हरे। रहाओ। Shri Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj is blessing us in Bilaaval Rag, Bilaaval Mahalla Panjwa. Satguru Ji begins today's Shabad, today's Hukam, with a question. Aise, in this way, kahe pool pare, kahe, why have you forgotten? Or why are you wandering around lost? Maharaji begins with this question. That feeling of being lost, that feeling of wandering which is within most of us, Guru Sahib Ji brings that abruptly into the light with this very direct question. Aise, in this way, kahe pool pare? Why are you wandering around? Why are you deluded? And then after that Guruji explains, when we ask what is this delusion, what do you mean? Guruji says karah karavah mukar pavah pekhat sunat sada sang hare. Karah karavah, you do things, you incite others to do things, to take certain actions. And then mukar pavah. Mukar pavah means that you deny that you ever did these things. Now what does that mean? We do certain things, and when the fruit of our actions comes back and it's sour and it's a fruit that we don't want, then we deny that we ever did those bad things. Maharaji says karah karavah mukar pavah. You do things, you get others to do certain things, and then you deny. But Guruji says pekhat sunat sada sanga hare. Pekhat means to watch, sunat means to listen, sada sang means to always be with you, hare means Akal Purkh Vaheguru, the divine, the creator. Vaheguru is always with you. Paramatma, Vaheguru, the supreme being, is always looking and listening. You cannot deny these things. You cannot deny all those things you've done. Kabir Sahib Ji says in Guru Granth Sahib Ji, Jete paap kiye rakhe tale duraye. All of the sins you do, to put it into simple English, you swish them under the carpet, you put them under the carpet, and you think that covers them, but no, they're not covered. Rahul Guruji says, pause and think about this. This is what you have forgotten. This is why you are deluded, because you do not realize that whilst you are doing all these things, there is that supreme being, that Paramatma sitting within, watching and listening. Rahul, Guruji says, pause and think about this. This is why you are wandering deluded. Now Maharaji goes more into this. Kaach bihajan, kanchan shadan. You buy glass, bihajan means to buy. Kanchan shadan. Kanchan means gold, but you give up gold. What glass are you buying? The glass of worldly glory and all these other things. You are buying this, or the glass of material products, Kanchan shadan, and you giving up the gold of spirituality, the gold of meditating upon the divine name, the Naam. Bari sang het, you are infatuated. Sanghet means to be infatuated with or to be in love with. Bari, your enemies. Now what does this mean? Lust, ego, greed, desire. You are infatuated with those enemies. Sajan tyag kare. And you have given up your kare, your true or worthy Sajan friend. Which friend? The Guru. Which friend? That Paramatma, that Vaheguru, that divine supreme being who sits within, watching and seeing. You've given up on that friend, and instead you have fallen in love with your enemies. Hovan kaura, anhovan meetha. Hovan kaura. That which is going to happen, or what is happening, seems kaura, seems bitter to you. Anhovan meetha. That which isn't there in reality, or that which is not real, anhovan, that seems sweet to you. So one way of looking at this, hovan kara, that which is going to happen, that which is real, which is death, that seems bitter. Anhovan mita, never-ending life. We always think here that we have this idea that I'm never going to leave this world, but never-ending physical life we think is a reality. But Guruji says you're infatuated with something which is unhovan, which isn't going to happen. That is what you think is sweet, mita, that you're never going to leave this body. Hovan Kaura also means what's happening within our lives, the present. We do not look at the present as if it is a present. We look at the present as if it is poison. This is talking about the nature of our mind to not accept the will of Akal Purkh Vaheguru, the will of the Divine Being. Bikhya Mehl laptaye jare. You are laptaye, completely engrossed in bikhya, in poisons. And jare, and these poisons are burning you. Which poisons? The poison of ego, jealousy, greed. These poisons which we all feel, they are burning us from within. Andkoop meh paryo prani. Prani, this being has fallen into, paryo means fallen into, andkoop, into a koop, into a well of of darkness. Param gubar moh band pare. And what is the darkness? Param, delusion. And what is binding the person down? More. More means attachment. In this well, the darkness is of delusion, and being bound down is with attachment. And in this, you may ask the question, is there any escape? Guruji says yes. Kaho Nanak prabh hot dayara gur pita kadai bah phare. Sri Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj says, those upon whom Paramatma, Prabhu, Vaheguru, the Divine Supreme Being, is Dayara, is blessed. That those who are blessed by the Divine Being, what happens to them? What is the blessing of God? Gur Pita, to meet the Guru. That is the greatest blessing that God can give you. So if we are listening to this hukam, and if we have a connection with the perfect Guru, that means that we've received a great blessing by Akal Purkh. And what does meeting with the Guru do? What does the Guru do? Kadai baha phare. The Guru grabs hold. Phare means to grab hold of. Grabs hold of your baha, grabs hold of your arm and pulls you out of this darkness, pulls you out of delusion, pulls you out of attachment. That is what the Guru does. That is the action performed by the Guru. That is the role of the Guru, to pull out the Sikh from the darkness of delusion and attachment. Andkoop meh paryo parani, param gubar moh band pare. Kaho Nanak prabh hot dayara gur pita kadai bah phare. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ।